Hey, welcome back. It's Replicant, a custom campaign for StarCraft 2. I'm your friendly everyday Jayborino. We're continuing Episode 5. We saw the start of a real cool story here for Episode 5 with Niadra, the Mobius Empire, doing some work on all three races to, I guess, just sow chaos. I'm not sure. Fall of a Regent. Stukov came and rescued Zagara. Niadra, though, becoming more powerful than Zagara and is taking over the swarm. So let's see what this is all about. I'm looking forward to it and how this is going to tie into everything else that happened with the Protoss campaign. Want to know what's going on with the Purifiers, because poor Talendar has also been, I don't know if like overwritten or mind controlled. I'm not sure for a robot what that would really be, or if we're ever really going to get him back or not. Choose your upgrades with care. Outside the Mobius facility. Moments later. I have summoned the Leviathan, but it's getting harder to control. It will take some time until it arrives. Good. We must reach the rendezvous point and meet up with Dehaka. Dehaka and I have constructed several bases along the way. However, it seems the Protoss have made the hives dormant with their technology. If we destroy it, we will regain control over the base and its forces, but the main objective is to make it in time for the arrival of the Leviathan. We must hurry. I sense that Niadra's influence is growing stronger. Soon I will begin to lose control of the higher, evolved Zerg. Indeed. Emperor Valerian, stay hidden until the Leviathan arrives. We'll get you when it's here. Noted. I would be just in your way anyway.
Speak freely.
Okay, control of the swarm. We've got Zagara and Stukov. As Niadra's power increases, Zagara's powers to control the swarm diminishes. For every drop in control, Zagara loses the ability to build certain units and/or certain buildings. So I think what this means is we want to try to get as high tech as we can at the first base, because we're going to theoretically lose it. So like Broodlords and Ultralisks, maybe? Niadra also has the power to take control of Zagara's bases, warning any Zerg building or unit, including drones and overlords, left in an area around the hive, lair, or hatchery will be converted to Niadra's control. Interesting. So we have to do a moving retreat. Okay, so Stukov and Zagara. Zagara does not really have great abilities here, unfortunately. Depends on where we're going to be getting attacked. We have a lurker den, interestingly enough. Okay, well, let's just get mining here. We've got a lot of stuff in this base, so let's go ahead and focus on getting gas. And I wonder, I mean, we've got a lot of stuff in here. I wonder if we could just go and attack now. Again, just try to do as much good work as we can early on. Let's rally to Zagara. Well, she's got the creep tumor spawn, but that's about it. I would have, like, she doesn't have her co-op abilities, is the only thing. So I sort of want to turn, well, these are Mutalisks. I'm going to get more Broodlords and Ultralisks while we can. We might as well get some basic upgrades while we can. There's grooved spines. These need to actually get mining here. I think I want a quick save and just try going to attack the first base, because we have a really strong force here, and if we can take the first base before we lose control of anything, we can get some extra upgrades. So like chitinous plating, getting that now before we lose the ability to make more Ultralisks seems like a good one. Let's make sure that we just throw down some more some infested Terrans with Stukov. Keep depowering this stuff. Okay, this doesn't seem like it's a problem. This is good. Okay. Here, and we are getting attacked at home, so we have to be a little cognizant of that. Okay, how's this going? Let's back up here. We're going to lose our Baneling nest, but frankly, I never build Banelings, so I think it's absolutely fine. Let's go ahead and get back here, though. I'm not that concerned about defending myself at this point, unfortunately. Well, not really unfortunately, but... Oh, also adrenal glands. The earlier we get it, the more it makes sense. We're going to need a lot of gas, I think, to get these higher level upgrades, but it's going to work out, I think. Okay, let's turn around and get back over here and just try to take this base, and then just float my overlords over there. Oh, good. We already have overlord speed. Let's go ahead and take our overlords now. Just in advance so that I don't accidentally lose them later. Okay, this worked out pretty much fine. Okay, that's good. Okay, let's try not to lose some of this stuff, some of these roaches. There we go. So now we have this base, and we've taken it over. That's good. So we'll just keep making drones. And Let's get as much gas as we can now, and let's go ahead and grab adrenal glands. We're getting attacked again, so let's send these units home, and we have control of this base now. So now we just need more drones. Get mining. Need more gas. I suppose let's start carapace levels, and then we'll get grooved spines here soon enough. Again, I'm not that concerned about losing some of these buildings. I think it's absolutely fine. Was that my Ultralisk cavern, though? I think it was. I should have set up a little more defense over here because, yeah, now I can't, well, I could just rebuild the Ultralisk cavern. Actually, couldn't I do it over here before we lose control? I think that's what we're going to want to do. So let's focus on that and get more drones. Before we lose control of everything, let's see if we can get another Ultralisk cavern up at our second base and just keep mining. We'll transfer our drones momentarily. I wonder if there's going to be an indication on when we would lose control of stuff. I have no idea. Okay, but we're going to try to get as many resources out of this as possible while we still can. Okay, adrenal glands is going to be important. It looks like our second base has a hive, so that's good. Okay, let's move on in here. Stukov, I can feel Niadra's power growing. We must move on to the next base soon. Okay, let's just go then. Let's just get everything out of this base. All the drones. Let's see if we can, again, do kind of a hasty retreat here. We've got the Ultralisk cavern being built. I wonder if I could move the crawlers, too. I don't think that's really necessary, but I could do it. Okay, cool. And we got adrenal glands, which is great, so that's something we won't be able to build later. I like this, though. We just have to move from base to base. And now let's try to maybe focus on actually not losing units with these individual attacks. Seems like the openers of each of these is... Oh, okay. We lost our Glio Reconstitution upgrade there. The swarm belongs to me. I've lost the ability to morph Ultralisks, Broodlords, -10 supply limit, and Ultralisk cavern. I should have made more Ultralisks. I didn't do it. Let's go ahead and get our basic upgrades here for roaches and such, and then try to build up a force of Hydralisks and roaches while we still can. Okay, missile attacks. Let's do it. We've got the upgrades, and yeah, I can't make... So I built the Ultralisk cavern for nothing. That was a waste of money. So really just having that knowledge, unfortunately, didn't work out for us, but that's okay. We can go ahead and get some more Swarm Queens. We're going to rally to Zagara. We've got good income here. Really not... We need more gas income. I think we could throw an extra drone over here. Make some roaches and Zerglings. We do have one Ultralisk, and he's got chitinous plating. That's pretty good. So, for some reason, he's double frenzied. I'll take it. That's fine. Well, we do have one Ultralisk and one Broodlord. I have a Ravager here, 2 Ravagers, but no Corrosive Bile. Really, I just want to get a lot of these Swarm Queens. I think that's an excellent choice. It also really depends on where the enemy is going to be attacking us, and it's going to be important that we are ready to move our Overlords when it's time. So let's just go ahead and have them hotkeyed so that we can grab them when the time is right. I need to be larva spawning. It looks like Zagara can spawn larvae, so let's spawn as much as we can. Over here as well. And what's the next highest level of things that we can currently build? Probably swarm hosts? Okay, now they're attacking with... Now they're going to be attacking with Zerg. What I could do... This would be a weird tactic, but what I could honestly do is go back and destroy that Zerg base so that they're not sending stuff to attack us from there. That'd be kind of silly, but I'm just saying I could do it. I wouldn't feel good about it, but I could do it. Let's go ahead and get some Hydras, because they'll be good against the Sentinels. And more drones, and we're going to need more Overlords as well. So, I think I just want to set up like one or... Honestly, colonies do not seem like they'd be that useful here. We lose things very quickly, unless I just spam out a lot of colonies, and I can't really afford to do that right now. So I think this is fine. Let's just quick save. We've got some of these. Okay, I made aberrations. I'm going to guess that the... Yeah, so there's an overlap with the hotkeys. That's fine. Aberrations are fine. They are just fine. I would like those Hydras, though. And Hydralisks, I should say. What do I want more, though? Queens are probably more of a utility. We're going to have to go and attack here soon. So I think what I'm going to do... I was recently attacked, so I guess let's go and see. See what we can do here. Move to the next base that has been set up by Dehaka and Stukov. And then everything else that we build, let's leave at home. Okay, we're gonna have to turn around some of this stuff. Maybe I could leave Stukov and Zagara at home. Perhaps that would make more sense. I'm not sure. Hydra, run. You're expensive. They can't burrow, unfortunately. Okay, let's go. And then what do we have here that's being sent? Let's see if we can get Stukov up here. We're going to lose this base semi-soon anyway, so it's fine if we lose this. Okay, Zagara, keep doing your best. I don't think we lost anything of major purpose. Nyadra's influence increases. Let's go to move down here and get all of our drones down here soon as well. Okay, everybody run. Including you fellas. Okay, see, and the attacks that we lose, really not a big deal. Let's just go ahead and attack over here. We gotta make sure our drones start mining properly down here. What did I lose? What did I lose the ability to build? I'm not sure. Let's keep getting queens, though. Really can't hurt. Set up our geysers. Okay, this is good. Pneumatized carapace, apparently I didn't actually have. Okay, this is fine, and maybe they'll start attacking us up near the front, which is good. No upgrades there. Lost control. What did we lose this time? Banelings, Ravagers, Aberrations. Well, I'm glad I made some Aberrations. I think we just need to go Hydralisks a lot now. Okay, let's get on down here and make sure that we keep this under control. I think the queens, honestly, they're very, very helpful. Let's make Hydralisks, because I expect to lose them next time. We need gas. We really need gas. I think 4 on this one would be more appropriate. Okay, this is a leftover attack. I do have a little bit more money now, so what I may go ahead and do... Well, first off, let's move the overlords up here. I like the concept of this mission, though. This is cool. Let's just leave our army here, and let's probably get Carapace next. It's really just gas at this point, so I'm just going to make a lot of drones. Not drones, Zerglings for now. And then let's just go ahead and spawn with Zagara. We can make overlords, and then I can set up a couple, just a couple more colonies. Okay, don't lose this Ultralisk. Get on in there. Okay, we were just attacked, so I'd like to go and start poking in, and then what I'll do is make just lots of Zerglings to sit at home for now. We've got some, we'll make some Roaches as well, maybe some Hydralisks. Okay, that's good, let's go. These guys can stay back. I can't make Banelings anymore, unfortunately. I like the general sense of urgency with this, though. It's very, very cool. Okay, well, there's an Ultralisk that's attacking us. That's very unfortunate. Okay, Stukov, where are you? Hit this. Oh, God, the fire on the ground. Oh, God, the fire on the ground. Let's get this base as soon as we can. Then we'll back up. There we go. Everybody's got to go. Just clean this up. And something I had at home cleaned this up. That's good. Good, good, good. I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to hold on to this. Okay, great. Is there an evolution chamber here? Let's go ahead and start missile attacks. They shouldn't attack this base until we're ready to go. It didn't say I couldn't make Banelings anymore, though. What I would like are Hydras.
We require
just more gas. I guess we should set this up as soon as possible. Gas and gas. It's always going to be gas. I don't really want to make Mutalisks. I'm losing the swarm. Okay, so let's move, including our overlords. Let's go ahead and move all these drones like last time. Trying to save as much as I can with each iteration. I think that's very cool. Okay, you know what I kind of want to do? Let's just try to move some of these too. It'll take them a while to get over here. We might not be able to keep them all, but, you know, it's not bad. Okay, and so we lost the Aberrations, I know. Overlords get added to my Overlord group so you don't get left behind. But we do have pretty good upgrades for what's happening right now, I'd say. Okay. Here and here. Death to the False Queen. What did we lose this time? Mutalisk Spire Hives, all level 3 upgrades. Crap. Well, getting to level 3 upgrades would have been tricky up until this point. I'd love to get all level 2 before we lose the ability. Not even gonna make centrifugal hooks. That would be silly. Okay, poor Zergling's gonna get roasted, but you know. I still have an infester here. I can't make them anymore, so I might as well do my best. Okay, let's make queens. The queens, man, they're so good. They are so good. Okay, Stukov. Where's Zagara, rather? Spawn here, spawn here. I'm gonna quick save. Let's go ahead and start. Oh! Why can't I get anything at this Evo chamber?
What are your commands?
Did I lose? Am I already at 2-2 everything except what no. Huh, weird. I guess I lost level 2 upgrades as well, and it wasn't really advertised. Okay, here's an attack right here. So I'm going to take this group. We're going to quick save, and then everything we make now... Oh, we need overlords. Okay. Rally them over here. I'll run. Oh, it's not worth losing you. I'm glad they don't have concussive shells. Okay, the extraction point is within sight, so we don't have to take another base. We just have to get out. So I may just go ahead and leave this base. We'll bring a couple overlords with us. And I have to figure out how to get over there. Meanwhile, at home, we'll just make hydralisks and roaches to just sit here. And we'll build spine crawlers to kind of back us up while we run. That should be good. So again, the key is to get out. And take as much of the swarm as we can with us that's still loyal to us. There's Protoss in the way. I hate this. I don't know the best way to deal with these Colossi. They're gonna annihilate my army. Wait, could I, no. I don't have, not fungal growth, but the ability to take control of them. Neural parasite, whatever it's called. Let's just fight our way to the extraction point. Okay, get there. I can only hope... Yes, my spine crawler's finished. Okay, so we should be able to defend against this. Meanwhile, my heroes are fine. It's good to see you again. Dehaka the Leviathan is on its way. Okay. So we still have a base here. Good, I have collected much essence, but these metal machines have none. Have to move to other places for more essence. We must prepare our defenses. Niagara is growing stronger. Soon we will lose the swarm. Okay, let's move everything. Everything up here. We have to hold out for the arrival of the Leviathan, so 15 minutes. I think we have a good defense. I think we have a pretty solid defense. Let's mine as much as we can here. We're probably going to lose the ability to make roaches and hydralisks, so... And we actually... Oh, never mind. I thought we were maxed out, but it's mostly just because we lost overlords at one point. Okay, so let's go ahead and spread the creep a little bit in each direction. We do have Dehaka here who can heal us. She's growing too strong. Move out, my minions. Find Dehaka. We did. Okay, we've already found him. Could probably change that trigger where if you already have found Dehaka. Oh, we can't. We just can't have any more units. I forgot about this.
The hive cluster is under attack.
These spine crawlers may be enough. I just want to get as much as I can out of these, out of this base. So I'm gonna go ahead and transfer these drones now, just in case. We do have a lot of money, but again, it's about supply right now. But I'm going to take as much as I can. I have a nice-sized army. We still have that Ultralisk in here, as well as a Broodlord, so I'd say we're in great shape. And then my heroes can probably do a lot of good work for us. Let's just go ahead and keep spreading creep. Soon I will bring death to all Protoss. Okay, and we lost that base, so I'm glad we got those, at least some of these drones out. Niadra's just obsessed with killing Protoss, as we've learned. We've got a lot of overlords that we don't really need. Can't even make a... Oh, I don't have a spawning pool. Okay, let's go ahead and at least start getting what we can back up. I mean, we've got a nice-sized army here, so let's quick save. I'd say we're in good shape. What did we lose? Infestors, swarm hosts, hydras. I wish I would have made more of those hydras, but instead I just did kind of a hydra-roach composition, which has done fine for us up until now, but now we gotta hold out. We gotta do it. No options. Okay, let's go ahead and throw 4 on this one. Okay, and we only have 160 supply. Yike, Arunskis. Okay, let's go ahead. It's probably for the best that we lost some of these drones. Let's just move all of these overlords. And I'm spreading the creep just so I have good awareness of when the enemy attacks us, unless they're not technically burrowed. Sometimes they are, sometimes they aren't, depending on which mod of StarCraft you're using. Like in Wings of Liberty, creep tumors weren't technically burrowed. Yep, just like this. Okay. Alright, Ultralisk v Ultralisk, we have better upgrades. And Dehaka's gonna be huge because he's got Mend. He's a very, very good hero if you don't accidentally lose him, so he's gonna be fine, I'd say. What do we got over here? What was that? What happened? There were just random broodlings there. Was there a queen that came in and spawned broodlinged on us or something? I have no idea. Okay, Hydra, you're valuable. I don't want to lose you. We're doing fine. I think we're doing fine. Let's go ahead and just hotkey our last infestor. 10 minutes, and all I have to do is replace the units as they die, and that's it. So let's go ahead and grab a Hydralisk Den and an Evo Chamber. I can't get an Evo Chamber. That's fine. So all I'm going to do is, with extra drones, because I've got money right now, with extra drones is just set up spine crawlers. I set up a spore colony over here, or spore crawler over here, just in case. I don't know of what, but it looks like these roaches already have tunneling claws, but that's okay. The Leviathan is here soon. I've lost control of roaches. Protoss, Terran, Zerg, let us attack together and bring this false queen down, you bitch! Alright, now we can't even make roaches, so we can only make Zerglings. I'm glad we've got a good army that's left over, because we'd be in major trouble. Alright, Dehaka, let's see it. Make it happen. Get your little buddies out. Are they timed? They are timed, but that's fine. They're still pretty good. The only thing left to do... Oh my god, we can only have a max of 110 supply. Our control of the swarm is at 5%. I assume we're going to lose the ability to even make motherfucking Zerglings next. I think the only thing left to really do... What is that? Here comes an attack, I suppose, from the bottom, is to just make spine crawlers where we can. Oh, there's a Nidus worm down here. We gotta go. Okay, let's get rid of this Terran attack, then we'll go for the Nidus Canal. She said, alright, all of my friends, like all my other buddies, why don't you come on over here and we'll attack together, but it kind of just seems like they're, Okay, for a second I was afraid that this would be invulnerable. That's not the case. That they were going to attack us with Protoss and such, but they're not doing that. I'll keep spreading the creep, even though it's not really that useful at this point, unfortunately. Go ahead and poop a tumor right here. This isn't too bad. This is not too bad. These missions, I feel like, have been balanced quite well. Where they're not overly challenging. They feel like a default... normal, hard, middling, just like a default difficulty, so I think that's quite good. Now let's just throw down colonies, or crawlers, rather. We've kept a lot of our high-tech units along the way, and no lurkers. We had a lurker den, but no ability to actually make them. That would have been nice. That chitinous plating on this one Ultralisk might end up paying off. I can see now why you'd want to try to rush to get your Evo Chamber upgrades. Had I not spent money on getting an extra Ultralisk Cavern, then I probably would have been able to... hold out and grab, deciding what to build now. I don't need all this gas because I can't build anything that uses gas anymore, so let's just... Wait, what's here? Oh, cool. Oh, no, never mind. I thought we got a Hydra, but instead it was just an enemy Ultralisk that came out of nowhere. Just set up more, colonies. We gotta steamroll over these tanks before it's too late. Go ahead and throw down a Mend. Fatty Mend! This Infestor is pretty much useless right now. I'll hotkey him, but I haven't really run into a specific instance where fungal growth would have really done it for us. I forget what I was saying right before this, other than Dehaka's real good. Let's see, arrival of the Leviathan. Zagara summon her Leviathan in her weakened state. The Leviathan becomes harder to control. It will take time. They must rally with Dehaka at the extraction point, or perish. Okay. Let's head on in here and get rid of this before this spawns too many enemy Zerg on us. We've got creep tumors down here to at least warn us if an enemy's coming from this direction. I think the Swarm Queens are definitely... similar to when I play Annihilation, the Annihilation campaign. The Swarm Queens are just so good utility units. It's absolutely worth getting as many as you can. I don't need these drones anymore, I don't think, so I'm just going to go ahead and throw down more colonies. Just like that. Can these zealots reconstruct? They can, okay. I remember when we played episode 4 when the purifiers turned on us. Same thing. When they could rebuild themselves. That's tricky. Tricky to deal with. Getting a couple spores as well. We have 2 more drones. We might as well just get more spine crawlers, and we've got a nice little defensive perimeter around our base where I think the enemy would not easily be able to break into this if they really wanted to. They would not make it, so really, really good shape. We can throw down a few more creep tumors. They're free. It makes sense that Zagara doesn't have her abilities to get hunter killers and banelings, though, because we've lost the ability to even control those units in the first place, so I think that's cool. Okay, look out for tanks. Let's just wait for them to fire once and then go ahead and throw down a fatty mend. No problem. I think we handled... I'm very confident that we handled the beginning part of this map very well. But I can see if you don't do well at the beginning, you're going to struggle a lot near the end here because you just don't have any higher tech. Because right now, all we can build... Well, it says we can make hydralisks. I thought we lost the ability to make hydralisks. No, we never officially lost the ability to make hydralisks or swarm hosts, interestingly enough. The swarm hosts require a spire, not an infestation pit. That's interesting. But mass swarm hosts would have been good. Again, it's really understanding in what order you're going to lose units, but it's kind of more fun to go in blind and you just have to react, and we did fine here. So, good stuff. 2.5 minutes, well, more like 3 minutes, but by the time I'm done with this sentence, it's going to be pretty darn close to 2.5 minutes right there. See, we're closer to 2.5 now. All right, let's just get down there. I'm just going for the Nidus Worms right away. Mr. Zergling, you're going to waste your life. Is he my last Zergling alive? All right, Mr. Zergling, hang out here. All right, they're trying to drop on us, but we've got the spine crawlers who can do some serious good work for us. One thing I'd like to see that I haven't seen in any custom campaigns for StarCraft 2, but one thing I'd love to see that we've seen in some recent StarCraft 1 campaigns that I've been playing is the ability to upgrade your defensive structures in some fashion. So like in Consummate and in Vorgaz's recent campaigns for StarCraft 1, I should clarify. Oh, they have Hydras too. I should clarify. So for those two, your evolution chamber and I think it's your armory mech upgrades applied to, you know, your missile turrets and your sunken colonies, spore colonies, so on and so forth, your bunkers, and it's just like a nice little upgrade such that you could get better building armor and attacks on your spine crawlers in StarCraft 2. That would be really cool to see. Just because after a certain point, I find spine crawlers to be inherently worthless. They are not good. On micro maps, when you have to actually worry about... When you actually have to worry about enemy defensive emplacements, that's where you see the biggest effect of defensive emplacements. And that's when the enemy has it, not when we have it. Anyway, this is going really well, I'd say. Let's just go ahead and spread this while we still can before we lose the tumors. And we've got good vision, so we're going to see them coming. I could even move my crawlers all the way out here where we know they're spawning. Okay, and here come the Protoss. It's cool, you know, we're getting attacked by all the factions. I mentioned this at the end of the last mission, but it's neat to see how there's a little bit of each faction that we're fighting, and there's a reason that they're all opposed to us right now. Like, there was an entire story arc about losing the Purifiers, specifically to the Replicant. All right, and here we go. And now the whole Niagara thing with the Zerg is really cool. It's not just, oh, these are just bad Protoss. It's the Tal'Darim in Wings of Liberty. They're just a reason to fight Protoss, but we don't really know who they are. They're just bad guys. I'm kind of worried we're going to get on this Leviathan and then it's going to turn hostile. That would be bad news. Get him, Stukov. The Leviathan is incoming, but I cannot control this brood any longer, and at the same time order the Leviathan. Then release this brood and focus on our way out of here. We will never make it. You go. I will order the Leviathan to wherever you want to go and hold here as long as I can. We can't leave you here. Do it. Come back when you can free the Zerg from this false Regent. She is right. Stay and die or go and survive. At least the Primal Zerg will always be a separate force. Zagara, set course for Xeris. Ah! He's read my mind. As you wish. Why do you do this, Stukov? You could just go your own way. I have nowhere to go. Half man, half Zerg. Without the Zerg, I have no place in this world. I kind of like the idea of an Identity Crisis Stukov-focused campaign. Some folks I've been reading were saying it'd be cool if we got some new mission packs from Blizzard next year. They said they weren't making any more in 2017, but maybe in the future they'll make more. I have no idea. That are Stukov-focused. And the idea where he's half man, half monster kind of thing. I don't know. I like the idea of it. It's pretty neat. Anyway, this is great so far. I'm having a good time with this. Excited to see where the story goes. The missions are well crafted. They're fun. They've got some interesting mechanics to them. There's no glaring bugs. And again, the story is a great draw to this campaign as well. All right, this has been Jayborino. I'll see you next time. Bye now.